Hey y'all, this is Doug with Ohio Country Showcase, and as promised in my last short video, we're going to do an extended video here. I'm going to try to muddle through stuff as quick as possible. I've been slacking lately, and there has been a lot of singles dropped in the last couple weeks from some of our artists, and I meant to do some videos to catch y'all up on it, but things have happened. I've fallen behind. I'm a little lazy too sometimes, so we're going to rectify that this evening and talk about some new music from our artists and 3 albums / EPs that are dropping this week. So stay tuned here. Just hang with me. We're going to buzz right through all of them. The first song is from Carson Klaus. It's a new single titled Like Him Someday. It's a song dedicated to his grandpa. And it's a really touching homage to a man he obviously cared a lot about, or cares a lot about. The cover of the single has a Bible quote on it, and it's Proverbs 16:31, and it goes, "Gray hair is a crown of splendor. It is attained in the way of righteousness." And I have gray hair, and I'm not a very righteous person, but I'm sure Grandpa is a pretty righteous guy. But as I said in previous videos, Carson's a younger man, but he's putting in the work. There's no lazy in this kid. He gets out there and puts the work in. He's doing live shows. He's putting out new music. He's doing what he needs to do to be successful, and I'm pretty proud of him. I don't do the TikTok thing, but he is over there all the time and is always dropping original music, doing covers. He's got a good voice, as you can tell. And as he grows and matures into the business, I'm sure he's only going to get better. I can't figure that app out that much. My wife's big on it, but I pop on there sometimes and hear some of the stuff he does. So if you could, go give him some love on his page. Go find his TikTok if you're into that stuff. And like I said, he posts daily stuff almost. And go spin his new song for him and help him get some streams. I'm sure he would greatly appreciate it. So, moving on to Keaton James Fout, who emailed me a few times a few weeks back and then finally told me that his stuff dropped just Friday. Gave me a heads up, and just in time, Keaton, because I finally got off my lazy butt and I'm making the video. Keaton is out of Mount Victory, Ohio, and he's got this new single out, and it's titled Supper Time. It's not the only song he has streaming. He has several other songs. It's just the newest one, and he's pretty proud of it. And he should be. It's a good tune. It's available on all streaming platforms, and it's pretty much a song about hard times, a working man, struggling to pay your bills, falling behind, getting in trouble with the IRS, losing the house. I mean, it's just falling on hard times and how we can stumble when that happens, when we get under pressure and all the things life throws at you. I haven't been out to see Keaton yet. Plan to do so when he gets close enough to me. As I say about all of you, I mean, there's so many of you, and only one of me and one Mrs. Ohio Country Showcase. But we're going to try to put more time in and get out and see y'all. Give Keaton stuff a spin. Go over to his Facebook page. Like I said, he streams. He has other songs streaming, so go give him a like and a follow and check out some of his new tunes. And then I did receive weeks ago an email from a man that we did not have on the page, and his name's Matt Van Fossen, and he's from right here in my hometown of Columbus, Ohio. He has a single titled Get Me Now that he's promoting. Song about lost love, hurt, and learning to let go of that lost love. He also had an entire album drop at the end of July titled Wheeling, West Virginia, 1984, I believe. He wasn't on my radar as of yet, and I've got a lot going on, following a lot of artists, so when I find a new one, I try to get in there and listen to their stuff and learn a little bit about them. But like I said, we've had a lot going on, and thank God he reached out to me, so I got to go listen to some of his music. It's a good follow. It's more of a modern sound, but he's got a great voice, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. Welcome to Ohio Country Showcase, Matt. We got you on our list. We'll start getting your shows on the show list, on the schedules, and look forward to hearing some more music from you. Let us know when something drops, and we'll get you on some videos. Let's see, who do we got next? Oh, this is one of my favorites. My man, Ben Davis Jr. has a new title. new song titled Winding Binding Road, and it's actually been out, I think, for 2 weeks. Sorry, Ben, I'm finally getting around to it. What am I going to say about Ben? I already gush about him enough. Your favorite song of mine is still Leaving Cincinnati. I don't know why I love that one so much, and I love it even more because I saw him play it live and he told the story behind it, which I'm not even going to attempt because he does it a lot better and it's funnier. But it's a great tune, as well as Winding Binding Road is. Go give him a spin. He's got a bunch of music streaming platforms, and he's also doing something pretty special down in Jackson, Ohio, down at Rowdy Smokehouse that I've talked about before in videos. It's called Homegrown Happy Hour, and every Thursday night at 7 p.m. it goes on, and he has a new special guest artist each week. And Ben will sing some songs, his guests will do some songs, and if you get lucky, they do some songs together. It's pretty entertaining. They've got a radio station down there supporting it. It goes live each week. If you go to Rowdy Smokehouse page or go to Ben Davis's page, I'm sure you can find all the all the links so that you can follow it live if you can't make it down there to Jackson. I have been planning to get down there, but like I've said several times in this video, life gets in the way, and we just haven't found a way to get loose and go down there. It's about an hour and a half drive or so for us. But good luck, Ben, on the new music, and I know you're enjoying the heck out of the Homegrown Happy Hour, and I hope they give you a season 3 because you deserve it, and that is something pretty special you and Nate are putting together down there at Rowdy Smokehouse. Who do we got next? Oh, you know what? I forgot to put one of Pete's songs up here, but we have a new album dropping. It's actually an EP by Graveyard Pete and the New Appalachian Sound. The title of the EP is called Sunbury Underground, and it is coming out Friday on all streaming platforms. I've sat with Aaron, who's the founder of that group, and we've talked about all kinds of music, had a few beers together, and he is truly a fan of Appalachian folk music, and it shines through in his music. He's a good talk to. If you want to talk about some good old folk music or some stuff that you haven't quite discovered yet, he is definitely the guy to talk to. His fiddle player, I'm pretty familiar with, and so is Mrs. Ohio Country Showcase. Her name's Megan. Hi, Megan. She plays in like 40 bands, I think now. I've lost count. Maybe 41. Who knows? One of them is in our son's band, Rankin's 13, and I have no idea how she tolerates those guys in that band. She is definitely a saint. God love her. But anyway, Megan's a very talented fiddle player, and you get a chance to go catch her with Graveyard Pete or Rankin's 13. She also plays with the Chapters, and there might be 38 other bands that she's involved with. You'd have to ask her. She's a pretty busy lady. Anyway, jump on over to their page. I do know that they have new merch that came in. It's pretty cool looking stuff. I haven't had a chance to get a hold of any yet. But if you go to their page, you can go to their website, and it's all there and available. Don't know if they're selling CDs yet of the new album. But anyway, go out and buy some merch. You know that's the best way to support these artists. Put some bit of money in their pocket, put some gas in the tank, and buy some new guitar strings because they bust a lot of them, man. Anywho, who are we moving on to now? Oh, another one of my favorites. Matt Carson has a new album dropping this Thursday, I believe, on the 17th, and it's titled Jukebox. I've been sharing. He has a New Music Monday post he's been putting up, and if I catch them and remember, I've been sharing them on the page. But they've been the new originals, and I believe he is putting those on this new album. Matt's written a ton of music, and if you tune into his lives, he'll sometimes hit you with an original you've never heard before. I'm anxiously waiting for this one. I've been a fan of Matt's for years, and until this year, didn't even realize he was from the state of Ohio, so I was more than happy to add him to the page, start following him and promoting his shows and his music. I got to meet him in person at Summit Music Hall. He was doing a show with Coleshine and Dan Wallace, and I got to spend some time talking with him backstage, and his wonderful wife, great people. It was really cool to finally get to talk to him after listening to him for years. It was kind of special for me. So if you can get on over to his page, you can click a link there where you can pre-save on Spotify the new album that's dropping, and I'm sure it's going to be on other streaming platforms. But go check out Matt Carson on the old Facebooks. And yeah, give his new album a spin. He's got a lot of stuff on Spotify too already. This is one of them, my favorite song of his. And I got him to play it at Summit Music Hall, and I was happy. Anyway, hi Matt, hi Mrs. Matt. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. Super nice lady. Hope your new album does well. Can't wait to see you guys again. And then finally, the last artist I'm going to talk about is a good friend of mine. I like messing with the guy. I like being a thorn in his side. If I can get his song to play. I don't know why this thing's hating me. Oh, this is going to be bad, Jared. How horrible is this going to be if your song won't play? Let's try again. Oh, there it goes. Woo! Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm a hokey guy. I don't know how to do this stuff. Anyway. My name is Peter Hayden, and I come from Wells. Speaker's even acting up. Anyway, last but most definitely not least, sorry for that little delay and technical problems. My good buddy Jared Bartow is the lead man for Grain Fed. They have an album dropping this Friday that I have been anxiously awaiting, and I don't even know why I'm anxiously awaiting it because I've already heard it. And let me tell you, it is going to be a good one. It is dropping this Friday, and the title of this album is Unapologetically Appalachian. Try to say that fast 3 times. It's a long-awaited second album for these guys. I've already had the pleasure, like I said, listening to a lot of it, and let me tell you, get your ear holes ready. The best way I can describe their music is Southeastern Ohio Appalachian punk, and I've told Jared that personally, and I think he kind of liked that description. But my favorite track off of the album that I've heard so far is called The Deeds of Peter Hayden, which is playing right now in the background. There is a music video that Mr. Adams, his good buddy and promoter down in Logan, Ohio, has helped put together, and I believe it's going to drop this week. They're doing final tweaks on it, and I got to see it actually this morning, and it's excellent. So hopefully they can get that thing put together and drop it in the next few days. Get on over to Mr. Adams' page too, because when this thing drops Friday, the following week on the 26th, they're having an album release party down in Logan, Ohio, and they're selling tickets for it. We are going to be on vacation, so unfortunately I'm going to miss that one, and that's really a bummer because I was looking forward to this thing dropping. But it's going to be a hell of a show, and they got some special guests coming down. My good buddy Terry Douglas is going to be there with his band, and Randy Gleason, who I've yet to hear, but I've heard good things about, and Medicine Hat are going to be there. Tickets are on sale. You can get them off of Mr. Adams' page, Grain Fed page. Reach out to Jared Bartow and try to get a hold of some tickets. They have some VIP tickets, and I don't know if any are left yet, but regular tickets are $20, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a good time. Get your stuff together and head on down there. I really wish I could go, so if you do, take some video and send it to me. I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, that's all I got this week. Hopefully I can stay on top of this stuff and get videos out every week like I intended before. Anyway, this thing's almost 14 minutes, and I told you it's going to be a long one. I tried to barrel through it, but that's the end. The Deeds of Peter Hayden. So far, it's my favorite song on that album that I've heard, and it's going to be a good one. Anyway, that's the end of that. As always, support local music, support local artists, support your local venues, and of course, get out your door, check out our live music feeds, our live music list, our show list. God, I can't talk. It's been a long 14 minutes. But get out your door and get amongst it and support some live music. Buy some merch, throw some money in a tip jar, and help these people get on down the road and make some more music and help build the local music community. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm kind of tired. I'm just glad I got this thing barreled through in under 15 minutes, just barely. Hope you hung around to hear all of it. And like I said, I'll catch you next week. I appreciate y'all. Talk to you later.